Okay, we're live with this absolutely authentic puppet nostril cam. John, don't you think if you were making a lifelike puppet, you might get a little lazy when it came to the inside of the nostril?
I mean, they did AI scrape Timothy Chalamet's face for the puppet, right?
That is not verified.
Okay.
Ooh, was that the notification of me going live on Twitch?
Perhaps.
No
My
one has
phone is
ever.
supposed to not make noise, but it
Yeah, it
did.
did. John, can I tell you a secret?
Hmm.
It
No.
made a little. It made a little
No, you
noise.
can't. You can't tell me the secret.
I already did. That's
Fuck!
that's. I'm
You ruined it.
I'm very sneaky. Hi, wealthy aardvark. John, if memory serves, we've got a couple of quartzes just raring to go into our porgan.
Burning a hole in your pocket, ready to go into that pee organ.
What did you say? What did you
The
say?
pee. The
Hi,
pee
Dirge
is
Ballistic.
stored in the balls.
No, it's just called the porgan.
Yeah, pee organ. It's in your penis. It's fine.
I
We're all adults here.
I don't like that joke. I have 4 quartzes I'm sitting on. Damn.
Quartz.
All right. So, what are my choices
I don't think
for
I ever got to see
macro
this.
upgrades?
I've played a little bit of this because it's on Game Pass, and I don't think
Yeah.
I've seen this skill tree at all.
Yeah, you get it once you've saved Geppetto. Rodrigo almost bought this game today, but chose Cyberpunk instead. I mean, they're both really good games. I would argue. Okay, so we're going to take the extra ring slot and the hold more Estus. So, John, I did describe this last time, but for people who didn't see it, the way this upgrade system works is you get these quartzes out in the world mostly. And they let you. So, when you fill in both of these nodes, you get whatever this like macro level upgrade is. In this case, bumping my pulse cells from 5 to 6. But when you are slotting in individual quartzes, you are also picking upgrades. Jack says, "Happy Friday, beaties, everyone." Jack, I hope your diabetes. Jack, are you diabetic? I can't remember. Duckfeed has a lot of diabetics. The Miracle Wonder drugs are genuinely working for me right now. My resting sugar is like 110 when I get up in the morning, which is wild given where it's been. My last A1C was like a 6. It feels good. You know, it's nice to be back to being immortal.
Immortal?
Okay. Yeah, Immortan. I feel Immortan.
Immortan Joe, yeah.
What's that?
Do you not know what that is?
I do. It was a joke.
I figured.
Okay, so basically there's 4 little trees here. The first time we were slotting stuff in, we could only choose from these top 4, but now we're in phase 2, so we can choose these. So, I wonder if there's going to be a trailer of the sequel in that new movie debuting this week. Gladiator? I don't see why. This isn't a Gladiator game. Alright. Enhances weapon attack when durability is at maximum. No. Enhance weapon attack when I'm out of pulse cells. That's candidate. Discharge means is when I'm completely out of pulse cells and they're recharging. Sorry, I had a little burp there. I don't know what that sounded like over the internet, but isn't it amazing that the internet can broadcast that kind of noise to you, the viewer?
This sounds like ones and zeros to me, buddy.
That's right. John only speaks binary.
I only hear binary. I interpret it as human language.
Now, what did we get from that?
Nothing.
Okay. Or does more damage to enemy weapons when I get a perfect guard off. That might be good. Let's look at the defense point ones. Hopefully that diabetic stem cell cure in China is cleared for widespread use in the next few years. Hey, Joey, do you like movies about gladiators? Rodrigo, can you please get on the cassowary who can finish the job search? Is that like a Bolsonaro kind of thing? Kind of seems like. All right, so more healing from pulse cells. That's pretty obvious.
Hi, Apricot.
Hi, Apricot. Lowers damage received while charging up Fable Art stuff.
Everyone
Apricot,
loves the labyrinth.
Yeah, Apricot, thank you for enjoying the Labyrinth. This is better status resistance. I can do more Legion Arm attacks. That's not bad. I've got to pick 4 of these, so... Lower stamina consumption. So yeah, these ones when I'm discharged are going to be good picks, because I usually run around with no health loss around, so... Okay, so let's take one from all of these. So let's take Enhanced Weapon Attack when discharged. Let's get more healing. That's pretty undeniably good. Okay, so now I have that extra one, and then I'm also going to take this one, which gets me another amulets of this game's version of rings. So, yeah. Was it this week that Will had an ego death in the skeleton return? I think so, Rodrigo. Yes, although we record that one in a 2-week thing. So yes, I used to absolutely destroying tasks last weekend. I listened to Labyrinth while I did them, and it made them bearable. I'm so glad, Apricot. It was really fun to do. Well, my brain is now just running through different little like weird things I can add to the show because it's fun. Hi, puppy. Puppy, before you ask, I had chicken and rice for dinner tonight. And then I can also go back up to these top ones too, but it's like, I don't know. I don't mess with the Fable Catalyst very much because let's make the special. Okay. So now, next time we get some, that also let us get to phase 3. So the next time we have quartzes to spend, we can now start going through these. Although you can see these will cost 3 quartzes to actually get the thing from it. It's a neat little system. It's a good way of getting another reward currency into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, getting a quartz feels really meaningful.
The city of Krat. It's probably not how you remember it, eh?
Daddy Geppetto looks so handsome.
Any questions?
Let's ask about the Venini Works.
The factory is out of the puppet's clutches. Venini Works can resume making all sorts of supplies.
I am Cyber Nokio.
The puppets are still a problem.
What if he did have a little Johnny Silverhand just looking over his shoulder?
I knew you could do it.
Damn, samurai.
Don't listen to your dad. That's almost always, if you boil it down, what Johnny Silverhand is saying in all those cutscenes is, don't listen to your dad. Is Timmy using reindeer antlers? I'd like to once again note that this character is legally not Timothée Chalamet. He's not even Pinocchio. He's just Geppetto's puppet.
Is famous for its wise
Shinji getting the Eva.
Andreas. He offers sanctuary to countless refugees there.
Apricot is recommending somebody somewhere in chat. I have not watched that, but a lot of people have recommended it to me. That's an HBO or Max show from, I think her name is Bridget Everett. And all the right people are recommending that, so I need to check that out.
Save the Archbishop and the refugee.
Anyway, we gotta go save the We are not going to be saving the Archbishop, by the way.
The Balatro has taken Puppy.
Yeah, it does. You know, I had a joke about that in the column today. Like, you know, people are so up. Like, does it really matter ultimately if Shadow of the Erd Tree is nominated for Game of the Year? Yeah, because it's just going to lose to Balatro.
I don't know what's happening in the Malam district.
Somebody somewhere has such a farty soundtrack. Is it a Genesis game? I didn't realize that. I thought it was a TV show.
Always a rundown neighborhood, but it's descended into anarchy. I'm hearing rumors of monsters rampaging through the district.
Oh no, monsters. Alright, most of these are levels we will not be getting to just yet. Since, hold on everybody,
You have a problem.
My stick's being bad.
Just gotta work it out. You need a new controller.
They're expensive.
You need one of those $200 ones.
They're expensive, like
with
you
the
just
sticks
said.
you could pull out.
I love that.
Yep. Yeah, but
This works.
You can pull the
This
sticks
works.
out.
Game Awards are poo-poo pee-pee. Who cares? I don't know. They're still... Like, they can both be poo-poo pee-pee and still be the best thing we got right now. So...
I mean, that one's not the best one by a country mile. That one's run by a hedge fund, baby. Right?
John, you're not talking against my boy Keeley. You're not talking against my beautiful boy Keeley.
Son of two very, very, very rich people who just kind of liked video games and wanted to make his whole deal about it. Sure.
That's right. Now, John, you can't choose who your parents were.
Nope. You sure can't. I've tried multiple times and it doesn't work.
Yeah, you keep trying to steal my mom.
I'm gonna succeed at that.
I know. She likes you more than me anyway. John's so proper.
Proper!
John doesn't take delight in making other people uncomfortable.
Just means I'm not Larry David.
But it's so fun to be Larry David.
Is it? He doesn't seem to enjoy it.
Nah, he's having a good time.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot that these... I was like, I'm going to stay on the side. No.
That's a cocoon of death.
Up the cocoon of death.
Goop.
Alright.
Rousdower! I forgot that they scream Rousdower when they run at you.
Yeah, he saves us and saves all the world. Wrong door. But they were still wrong door. Come on, I'm locking onto the... It's being stupid. It's being stupid. Oh!
You're down here now.
I fell down a hole! Oh!
Jesus God, man.
It's bad down here, and also I am having the thing where Lamppost in Winter says full. Where I have been playing Neo 2. So while the one that's really hard to keep track of when I switch between those is going between X on the dodge and circle on the dodge. This place is cursed. It's the abyss of hell. You cannot leave. The only thing waiting for you is despair. Olivia and I were thinking about going to a live performance of the Rebirth soundtrack, and I'm genuinely sad we didn't go because there's a lot of things I like about Rebirth. Like, that's a good game, I think. Like, I stand by it. It's going to be very high on my GOTY list.
Mm-hmm.
But that soundtrack is amazing. Like, they took one of the best soundtracks of its era, and really, really, really did some gorgeous stuff in it. That the sound that, like, I hate the summons or Eidolon bit in that, the stupid minigame, I hate, right?
The minigame. What do you...
Where you have to track down the big thing of the big crystal and then do the button press.
That fucking sound it plays every time you get near them is extremely amazing.
The song is so good. I hate... they call it the Arm of God. You arrogant ones, you have called the wrath of God upon yourself. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, that's my least favorite of those minigames, I think. Other than any minigame where you're pushing stuff in that. But
well, the
that
crystal
song,
scanning is pretty nothing, too.
It's extremely nothing. But yeah, that song, though, is a good song. Grandma got run over by a John Deere. Coming home from our house Christmas Eve. Some people say they don't believe in...
So, did the petrification do this to these people?
No. This is from an attempted cure of the petrification.
I see. Okay. That makes more sense.
People were selling elixirs.
Snake oil bullshit?
Yeah, snake oil bullshit that did this to people.
Great. to a specific end, or
Yes, eventually we'll get
Okay.
there. But there's a conspiracy. See, do I have my? There we go, lantern. Is he still on his way to kill the Pope? Spoilers, Bill. But yes, I'm on my way to kill the Pope. That's. There we go. That's going to be I said this on Blue Sky. That took me a long time. My first time through. So we'll see how it goes this time. Got my dodge timing down tonight. He said, ruining everything immediately by acknowledging it. Jack calls it the worst boss fight in the game. I always have trouble distinguishing between a bad boss fight and one I have a bad time with, you know? I like to give the game the benefit of the doubt. You're probably right, though. It is, as I've mentioned before, we are coming up on the first multi-phase boss fight. So, get ready. Just when you thought one health bar was enough.
This organ, like, playing in the distance is reminding me of Returnal a little bit. How
Sure.
ominous that is as you get closer.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Hey, guys.
More than one.
That was more than one of us. More than one of us. Oh, look at me hitting the right button to dodge. I have to play I've yet to play Metaphor, but I've heard great things about that soundtrack too. You know, other people like it more than I do.
Oh god, I love it. It's really great. That monk whips ass.
Yeah, we have perfectly illustrated the thing I just said.
Yeah.
Other people, named John, like it more. I think it's good. I just don't like it as, like, for me, having not played Persona 5, my favorite, like, Atlas soundtrack of, like, this era, I'm talking about a 20-year-old game, is still Persona 3.
Do you like reloads better than OG?
No, because they don't start with Burn My Dread.
That, and they definitely Persona 5-ified it. Like,
Yeah.
it feels, in execution, a lot more like 5.
I'm... The soundtrack does, or...
Yes.
Okay.
Specifically the When You Have Advantage song.
Yeah.
I can't recall what it's called off the top of my head, but... Weapons gonna break. There you go. You got it.
The weapon's gonna break.
Yeah, it's a bit more jazzy, I think, yeah.
I hear a big man.
Ooh, this guy.
And I'm completely out of healing.
What a rude man.
And that's a death. That's death number 1 of tonight. Lie or die. What did I say?
What's the new Dead Cells dev game?
Yeah, I don't know about this.
Have you heard about this?
I've been bad about playing new games this week. I've been playing... I was poking around at the...
You're playing too many games, or you're not playing enough?
I'm just not being... like, I'm playing Neo 2 instead of games I should maybe be playing for, like, work. It's called Windblown. Does the rally in this work exactly like Bloodborne's?
You have to block, right?
Not exactly. It is health that is only coming off... You take quite a bit of chip damage through a block. And
not
that is the
block, yeah.
Yeah, and that is the damage that you can regain by attacking. Other than that, it works. I forgot about Dre.
Still Dre.
Still Drazy after all these years. Whoa, still Dre.
Do you get an attack boost off the perfect parry, or no?
No, it's just fun.
Oh.
I think I can... That's something I can probably get from fucking around with those quartz upgrades.
Right. It seemed like one of those things they might offer.
Yeah. But no, I do it because it means I can immediately
respond
with an attack and...
Right. they're put off balance a little bit by it.
And also just literally for practice.
Yep.
When I'm fighting bigger things, it's important to do it because it builds up their stagger gauge.
But also it completely negates the attack, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any perfect parry like that is you take no damage
No
whatsoever.
damage and I haven't been looking at your weapon. No weapon damage too, I think?
Maybe that doesn't matter very much. The durability thing almost never matters in this, except when
Yeah,
you're
you can
getting
just
hit with decay.
pull it back whenever, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a time thing. It also, against enemies with weapons...
They'll break their weapon on you.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think you were losing weapon durability on those either. So
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Alright, and then this bit, which is like a guaranteed decay, unless I'm smarter about it than I have been. Maybe I can get through. Nope!
Almost.
Should have taken that thing that made me decay less.
I think you're about to be pincered.
How do you figure?
These people are mean.
Everything's fine, nothing is fucked. Everything is fine and nothing is fucked.
Nothing is fucked.
Oh, okay, so I can't use my grindstone with this weapon because it's already fire elemental. Well, that did nothing.
That did nothing. Man's too heavy.
Oh well, oh well. You came and you sucked at this video game, but you still had to play. Oh, that didn't... Mother! Oh, he got me with his little goo throw.
He got you with the goo throw.
Mmm.
Gooped.
I
Been
got
gooped.
goop on you, Grinch, Neil says. I believe in you, Will. You're finally going to defeat Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't want to defeat Gwyneth Paltrow. I would like to be friends with her. She seems so cool. I don't know that I could have a lot to talk about. You know what? I was going to say I didn't think I could have a lot to talk about with Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't think providing conversational topics is probably a problem when you're talking to Gwyneth Paltrow. I'm doing a bad job in this room.
Kill you?
You say the moops?
Mooks. Moop. Moopus.
Oh, Moopus. Haven't
Moopus?
brought myself... Can't really bring myself to load that one back up. That's my Dragon Age Veilguard character. Can't really bring myself to play any more of that.
Are you on PC with that or PS5?
PS5.
Okay, I heard there was a bug on PC that just was deleting people's hard-fought progress on bosses, or big encounters. Like one of my friends was like, "Oh my god, I lost an hour. It sucks. It's happened multiple times." But I think they might have addressed that in the newest patch.
Bill
Oh,
asked,
God.
what put you off of it? I guess that it's nothing and doesn't feel like anything, and it's not a video game. Would be
Rough.
kind of the first, if I was diagnosing.
The story is nothing, or
it's not much.
you know,
Not taking
Those games
anything
are-
away from
yeah.
it's the worst one of the four. As someone who didn't
And you
get
didn't
much
like
further than this,
Inquisition.
no, I didn't. It's a big open
Oof.
world game, but at least some of the writing seemed like it was fine. Like
Was
I
David
don't know.
Gator still there at that
I
time?
don't-
I think he worked on the third one.
Yeah. Pablum, Neil says, which is a good word for it. Like, there's just not any conflict. None of the choices are interesting. Nothing you do in the story really matters.
Well, Desiree was getting kind of upset because I don't want to speak forward too much, but like the whole so and so will remember that shit.
Oh my
Like,
god, and it's everywhere.
It debuffs. They like won't heal you or something, right? It has.
Oh,
like,
if
some
you
kind of
get
lasting-
okay, there's the thing where if there is so far in my game there has been exactly one moral choice. They're playing with the hardened mechanic from way back when. Like Dragon Age 1 had a mechanic where you could make a couple of the more idealistic characters, quote unquote, hardened by putting them through hard emotional things.
Oh, I see.
In Veilguard, you have there's at least one point where you have to like choose between saving two towns, and each of your companions is from basically one of the settlements in the game.
Sure. So you're pissing somebody off.
Yeah, and then when they come back, they are hardened, which is interesting. It's not all bad. It lowers their. It means they will no longer use healing abilities. Yeah, this one's not gonna go well. But they do more damage. So, like, it's one of the only like when I got to that, I was like, oh my god, is this an actual consequence for fucking anything in this?
Yeah.
That's neat. First time for everything.
right.
But yeah, it's. But like
Maybe
this is a series where like it was not uncommon for your party members to fucking pull swords on you.
Right. Well, you can. I mean, not to do the Baldur's Gate 3 comparison, but it's hard not to. When they're a company that made 1 and 2, right?
No.
Aren't they?
No.
Who made Baldur's Gate 1 and 2?
Interplay.
Were people from Interplay at BioWare or something?
I'm sure that there is some
shared
like,
DNA?
BioWare and Obsidian at some point or another absorbed. Like, most of the people who worked on, like, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are just out of the industry by now.
Okay.
Those games are, 25 years old or whatever.
Sure. Retired or whatever.
Yeah.
Also, brain drain in the industry is hugely problematic.
So, but, like, I have missed what Neil was saying in chat, but I agree with it. I co-sign whatever Neil is saying at all times. That won't go wrong to say.
The dungeons in Dragon Age 2 were like Oblivion, but even less consequence.
Oh, never mind. You don't get to say anything about Dragon Age 2 in my chat. Dragon Age 2 is it's the only good game in the series, I think. Like, 1 has its merits, but 2 is the only one I actually love.
Mm-hmm.
I adore 2. It has the coolest writing and the best party by quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's got my boy Anders. God, I love Anders. What an asshole.
Woo.
All right. Well, so far so good. Watch it all fall apart. If I was someone else, would this all fall apart? I wish this guy would stop hassling me. Missed that.
I want this man dead. Make him dead.
I'm doing my best, bud. But yeah, I have a lot of affection for 2, and part of it, someone mentioned, 2 just takes place in a city. It's genuinely low stakes. Like, there's stuff going on that's important in that, to like the wider lore and all that. But it's a game that is basically like you deciding what happens to a city over the course of like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Puppy's been deflated like the guy on the drug ad. That's too bad, Puppy. I hope that...
We need to send him all that inflation we got here, right? Right. I think inflation is a worldwide problem, not just an American problem, John.
No, Puppy, this was a well-known drug ad. I know your drug ad you're talking about.
Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave.
Well, who is this new friend? Oh, it's this guy.
It's Blythe.
I thought I was the only one with a sound mind here. Sure, I don't need to introduce myself? Note these golden wings? Yes, you guessed it.
These golden
You don't know who I am.
wings.
Preposterous! Everyone in Krat has heard of me. Do you live under a rock?
I'm a puppet.
I'm Alidoro the Hound, treasure hunter extraordinaire. Yes, it's a nickname. I ditched my real name in the past. I'm looking for other survivors of this disaster, but it's been a lonely search, and there's danger around every corner. Do you know of a place where I can take refuge? Preferably someplace clean and comfortable, you know, civilized. Hotel Krat.
I told the truth.
Of course. A haven for all. And it's still safe and sound, you say? I have a lot of searching ahead of me, so...
That sounds
why
good,
don't I
Jack.
lighten my load. Consider this an act of charity.
Isn't he a hunter, man?
Take it.
What?
Since you're
Is
so
this one of
helpful,
those
I'll give you-
stalkers?
Yeah, but the stalkers aren't like automatically bad.
Oh.
As a descendant of aristocrats, the very best
Is
family,
there
Like they're
not a
supposed to
person
be.
you can send
They're
to the
supposed
hotel
to
that
be.
kills everybody?
I live my life fulfilling that duty.
John, you've asked a
And
complicated
part of that
question.
duty is ensuring these items
Okay.
return to their
Well,
rightful
it's the
owners.
standard FromSoft don't send that guy there or he'll kill everyone, right?
I know.
If you come to the refuge, we'll be able to continue our... Until then,
So what this guy actually is mostly about is he's the guy you give boss souls to.
Oh, okay.
William
Gotcha.
Drew Karpshin was on Jeopardy. I don't know who that is. I'm dipping in and out of chat right now.
So Rodrigo's doing some digging into Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 staff.
Okay, great. All right. So
Oh.
basically, with every one of those boss souls, you can either turn them into a weapon or a amulet.
Huh. You find one of those is a better choice, or is it item by item? Or...
You know, I never turn these in ever. Oh, here we go. Upon a successful perfect guard, temporarily increases damage inflicted by a weapon attack. John.
Sounds
question
useful for you.
Yeah. Although big sword.
Big sword? There's an umbrella. You could be the Penguin. You could be Colin Farrell.
Oswald Cobb himself?
He goes by Oz.
That's a. Hey, call me Oz. No, I'll take a conquering. I got an open amulet slot right now. Why not? Let's see. Increased weapon attack in proportion to number of fable slots. Enable dodging you with. But I'm never going to use this one, so I'll take the. I'm trying to be good, and do. To actually spend my boss souls, you know?
Experiment. Play with things.
Yeah. Although I think I am gonna want this fire weapon for the boss. Oh, I'm only wearing one amulet. Oh, right. I took off my do extra damage to Puppet's amulet because it's useless through this part. All right. Well, I do have 3 fable slots. So rings in this do add weight, but not too much. Lies of G, more like Lies of Gary. Ho, 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 ho. Do these games have any merit? Boy, I am not catching all of chat tonight. It's been a long week, everybody. No, you're okay, man. I don't. I'm sure they were saying some good stuff, but they'll say some more good stuff in a minute. You know.
Okay.
All right. So Jack. See, I said that, and then Jack immediately said Lies of Manelli.
Quite good.
That's so good. And just think, if I'd been having you read me the previous chat I missed, I wouldn't have been able to think about Lies of Manelli.
I love it. Once again, you have killer instincts.
The old bee orchid, you know what I'm saying?
Killer instinct.
Little Jago for the dads in the audience. Yeah.
That's on Game Pass.
Which one?
We could lose the new one.
Oh.
Lose our mind at Killer Instinct.
We could lose our mind at Killer Instinct.
You just spam werewolf at me over and over again, and until
His name is Saberwolf.
Until I break. Of course, his name is Saberwolf. He was created in the 90s.
Yeah. Killer Instinct.
What's their Sub-Zero? Is it Glacier or something like that?
It's something like that. Yeah. Don't get it confused with Fulgor.
Fulgor.
When I saw that Killer Instinct was on the Nintendo Switch, the N64 version, or no, the Super Nintendo version, I did take the time to show my wife the Bee Orchid fatality.
I would need to refresh my memory on that one.
I was trying to read. I was about to do a fun voice and tell John about the fatality from Killer Instinct where the sexy lady opens her shirt.
Ooh.
And it gives the guy a heart attack.
Killed by boobs.
Yeah. Good games.
Slop.
Good games. Good games. Killer Instinct's a terrible game.
New one doesn't seem that great. It does say combo breaker though.
What? That's so fun.
Did they come up with that, or I'm always confused about? I don't know my Mortal Kombat very well.
I believe they did because Killer Instinct was the first game that made explicit the combo stuff. Like people had discovered combos, or say anything.
Sure. Yeah.
With certainty, and you're wrong, but people who had been playing, especially Street Fighter 2, had noticed the whole idea of comboing. That some moves,
you just go into another one with no lag.
Yeah. I forgot. We still have to find the thing from this crafted cryptic vessel description. But Killer Instinct was the first one, as far as I know, that was and we're going to make an actual make a game of this, make it actually explicit.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be wrong. Anyway, pardon me.
Cecile's unwell again. Today, Brother Adam found her standing like one of the dead at the edge of a cliff and brought her back. If it's mild sleepwalking, it's fine, but I'm worried it's her old blood compulsiveness again. I know about her strong beliefs better than anyone else, so it's really too bad. God will be glad with the atoned. Perhaps I should ask her for atonement for visiting the Isle of Alchemists.
I know who this person is you're doing, and I'm going to tell you when you're done. You won't like it.
Fucking Sword of Damocles over my head. Is Guilty Gear also a fighting game? It is. It's a good fight. John and I played so much Guilty Gear when we were younger.
I'm a parade!
Enter the Garden of Madness!
Heaven or hell?
I have their relic in my hand, thanks to Cecile. I won't let those bastards ruin Krat anymore. This will purify the city. Maybe it was a mistake to accept those guys from the beginning. This disaster was divine judgment. They should have been turned away all those 30 years ago. But this will be the end. Krat is a city blessed by God, and I, Andreas, will come to its rescue.
I'm giving you
a hint. The journal is badly torn? Why? Me.
Never mind, it's not a full page.
Some.
You were doing Buggy the Clown from One Piece. Very, very close to it. In case you like or hate that.
He's a handsome man.
He chops himself up with the chop fruit.
I only know Buggy from the live action show. Handsome man.
Yep. Yeah, they did get kind of a handsome guy to play him.
Yeah.
He's way more goofy looking. I mean, I don't know. He's a clown. He's a clown man.
He's a clown. He's a man. He's a clown man.
Uh-oh. Goop, goop, goop.
Goop, goop, goop.
So are some of the people going to the ceiling and turning into cocoons?
I don't know.
Explain!
So my son reportedly went into the boys' room middle school today and walked into a Brawl Stars bracket going on in one of the stalls. Upsetting. Okay, so this is better physical damage reduction while also being 3 pounds heavier. These only go... I should be having on the corrosion resistance one for sure, because we're in Decay Town. Okay, do I still have my same roll? I do.
Hi, I'm Same Roll.
Hi, I'm Archbishop's Holy Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. I think that's what the nun was asking me to find.
A holy mark obtained from the Archbishop's room. It is the Archbishop's item that Cecile wanted to see in her last moments. Well, that's convenient.
That anime that Rodrigo pointed out is quite good. I like it.
I have not finished Agatha all along. I'm still 2 episodes away. I just kind of got TV showed out. Right now I'm watching a little show called The Simpsons. You know, I've never, since it's been on Disney Plus, I've never done like a big Simpsons watch, and now I'm doing it.
Nice. You
So,
know,
it's a good show.
Millhouse is done.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, those people have been doing that show for 30 fucking years.
I mean,
Okay.
what will the world be without Millhouse?
Better.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, a
Can you
world without
imagine?
Millhouse.
Yeah.
Okay,
imagine.
where... Okay, this is this room. Okay, I need to get back and give that thing to that nun. Like, it's nice that this room no longer has goo in it, but...
It is nice.
Oh, yeah, Salem's... Yeah, Millhouse's voice actor retired.
I think this upcoming episode is her last.
Oh, boy. I mean, you know, several voice actors with the show have died or left. They've managed to keep the main, 6? 5 or 6 still. All right.
Oh, thank you. Just seeing the Archbishop's holy mark renews
That
my
woman does not
spirit.
look well.
Nah, she's getting a little bit of the old Innsmouth look.
Quiet power of faith.
I think Millhouse will probably just not
Remember
talk
this
anymore.
forever, Stalker. It's a reminder of the quiet power of faith. I'll remember this forever, Stalker.
Millhouse, of course, named after Richard Nixon.
Sorry, I got the yawnies there. Oh, boy.
No, it's okay, yeah.
It's a reminder of the
At some point, she will turn into a record that I can go then play.
Turn it into a record.
Well, you know what I mean. She'll
I
die.
feel my
and-
shape changing. Majin Buu hit me with a laser beam, and now I'm turning into a cookie. No, wait, it's a record.
Man, John, you are just the Animan today.
You know,
Rodrigo, everybody, Rodrigo may read The Stand at some point in the future, okay? So nobody spoil The Stand in chat.
very long, right?
It's quite long, and it has only gotten longer over the years.
Is it because he can't stand it? do you get it? Do you... Oh, good alien laugh.
Yeah.
Fucking, what is that from? That's Rainn Wilson, isn't it? From goddamn Galaxy Quest?
It was not
Did
on
you know-
purpose.
Did you know that's where Rainn Wilson comes from?
Oh my God! And Enrico Cotorani.
Jesus Christ. That was 1996
Did you know that?
or some shit, right?
Did you know that that's where we got
Or, hey,
Alan Rickman?
yeah, Alan Rickman sprung forth with that makeup on.
Did you know we got Alan Rickman from that fucking thing? It's exciting. Controller's being goofy again. This is fun. Ko-fi.com/plumberduck if you want to buy me a new controller.
Get him the
I'm kidding.
$200 one.
No, they would just give... No.
Yes. Get him the $200 one, the one that's modular. I understand they have trouble keeping the sticks in stock, but they are much better to replace than another $80 goddamn controller. This didn't, they didn't break this fast last gen. I don't know.
No, they did not. No. PlayStation 4 ones picked up some drift, but not
a little bit.
this
Yeah, if you've been
fucking fast.
I played 380 some fucking hours of Monster Hunter World, and only then did that controller start to drift on me. And that's because I was like, I'm dying! Monster Hunter!
Yeah, you did. God, actually, no.
Shit out of
You're much calmer than I am when we're playing Monster Hunter together.
Well, that's because I have a shield, and I cower behind it.
Everyone's talking about all these cool fantasy books that they're reading. Oh, here's the thing I guess I can announce. I'm going to be covering the second season of Squid Game when it comes out. Because I'm...
when is that?
Christmas.
Christmas!
Exactly Christmas. I think it all drops on the 26th.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm doing one a day. Sorry. Oof. It does drop all at once, yes. I don't know. I'm actually genuinely excited for that. I think that first season is genuinely good TV.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I think that I don't know how many people watched it for the incredibly hard-hitting capitalist critique.
Well, from what I understand, people took the exact fucking opposite lesson from it.
I did see some people...
communism.
I did some people suggest it's a condemnation of communism, which is the worst read of a piece of fiction in living memory. When the main character is giving an impassioned monologue about why is this guy such a fuck up? Oh, because he participated in a strike and saw the entire force of modern capitalism come down on their heads and kill all his friends, and that's why he's ruined as a man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be communist.
And sing praise for a new saint has arrived. I, Saint Andreas.
Is this boss time?
Will consecrate this land. Yeah, you always know there's a boss when the...
the blue thing.
Yeah, the blue thing. I don't think my first time through I ever found that push the fire thing over.
You seemed real surprised the first time you found that.
Yeah, that's nice.
You didn't know that was a mechanic.
Yeah. I'm going to go back and level up real fast.
Sounds good.
But yeah, I think... So Squid Game obviously has, it works on, the very visceral level, right? The kids game, Battle Royale shit.
Yep. The real scary turn where they all realize they're going to be killed.
Yeah, but I wrote about... So, our coverage on that, that show caught everybody off guard, especially from a critical point of view. Everyone saw the trailers and was like, this is just a Battle Royale ripoff. So I was actually one of the first, I think, people in, my kind of ecosystem to write about it. And I very specifically wrote a piece about the show's second episode. Which is the one where they all...
choose to come back.
Yeah. That's the one that really got me. I was like, oh, this is actually a show about a thing. Anyway, it's a good show. I have not watched The Platform. Seems extraordinarily upsetting and fucked up. Do you know about this movie, John?
Yeah, it's food goes down to the people at the various levels, and by the time it reaches the bottom, there's nothing left, right?
Yes. You got it in one, buddy.
So they're starving, and they go. I haven't watched it either. It looked quite upsetting. I'm sure it's quite good.
All right, let's.
There's
go
a second
fight.
one, I think.
It either is coming out soon or just came out. All right, let's do this.
Let's do this. Is that Fireblade going to serve you against this guy?
I believe so.
Okay.
I'll watch Hundreds of Beavers at some point. But
Also,
you can't make me.
like, it sucks that Netflix totally didn't understand what was good about that show and tried to capitalize on it the stupidest fucking way possible.
Yeah, that's grotesque. That's completely grotesque. You still hanging out here, lady? Yeah, I guess you are.
It's a reminder of the
Okay. And then
Should've
I don't
remembered
know
it forever.
how. Yeah. I don't know
Don't know
how
how
I
to
get
get that thing.
Yeah, I bet it's really good too.
I bet it's like a double quartz, like two quartzes in one.
Oh my God, 2 quartzes in one. Ah, geez, that flew right up there. I
And
gave her
no
the
matter
seal,
what,
Jack.
You're
I gave
not
her the
doing
seal.
the blue. You're not doing the blue bowl, no matter what, right?
No.
Makes it too easy, no matter what.
Okay.
It's the Super Pope.
I'm Super Pope.
I'm Centopope. Xenopope?
Centipope is
Seal-
closer.
Ceiling Pope. Is watching you poop.
Vin says human popepede. Oh, okay, he's chill.
Oh, you thought this was gonna be a boss fight? Nah, we're just gonna, like, play Pokemon cards.
Oh, mask is coming off.
Oh, it turns out it's just my real face under there. It looks exactly the same. Oh, shit. That's not a face.
No, there's a face there. You see the eyes?
It's an upside-down face.
He's
That's the
he's
spider.
one of-
He's a
It's got
spider.
some spider in it, yeah.
Spider Toad?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember how to
Spider
fight this thing at all.
Nice.
Well, I'm
Well-
decayed, which is a bad start.
I am decayed. It sucks that every single thing he does decay.
Mm-hmm. Boy, if I could get that timing down, it'd be great.
He's burning.
Mm-hmm. Well, dick. Nope. All right, fight over.
He did it! Ace!
Ace, great.
Ace Hardware. Oh, do you want me to try? Okay, I'll start trying. Finger sorcery, go! I was just piloting the big frog spider mecha.
Jack says, Gaping Pope.
Very Aldia. Or, not Aldia, other guy. The swallowed other guy? Yeah.
Aldrich? Aldrich? Is that his...
Aldrich or something?
Yeah.
The one-winged angel? There's only one of those.
This guy!
Not Sephiroth at all.
This guy!
And he's got a butt face.
I mean, it's the same face we were fighting.
It turns out
You
that's
can
his
just-
butt.
Yeah, you can... Basically, you can choose which side you want to fight.
It's kind of neat.
And I've died. Alright. Alright. Try number 1. This guy got a serious butt spider. This man, I have diagnosed with a case of very serious butt spider. I've been bad about reading lately. I'm trying to think what the last... I'm still working on the Black Count, but I mostly just have not read a book in a minute. It's been a lot of obsessive TV watching, basically since the election, just to keep...
Keep the dogs from
old-
barking.
You gotta keep the dogs from barking, John. You've got
They'll
to
bark.
keep the thoughts in the box.
Oh, I love it when I have the thought box going.
John, I found the treasure. I did seek the treasure, and it was Bubkus.
It was a bushwhack.
Is this a Pete Davidson TV show? Because that was Bubkus. Pete Davidson had a TV show called Bubkus.
I believe you.
Why would I lie, right?
You enjoy it.
I do like a good lie.
Ooh, the cross swipe. The triple.
You'll get caught up in the cross swipey. Oh, I fucked up that.
Burn! Fucking burn! And he just burned himself.
Yep,
We take those.
we take those, yep. Me.
Hmm.
That's death. All right.
Oof. Almost got your charge back.
Yeah. I curse you, arm of God. But who's the arm
Use
of God?
Zax's limit break. Use it.
Oh yeah, use Zaxby's Simulpap. John, sometimes I don't know what sounds I'm making. You know, sometimes it's a biggest surprise to you as it is to me as it is to you. To me is to Tamia Maori, Tia and Tamia Maori. Anyway, you okay?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Wham! Wham! Oof. What a jerk store. Sometimes you do the 3.
Sometimes you do the 3.
That was rude. That was extremely rude.
He's a rude dude, John, is what I think. Okay. Getting the download.
Download complete. 75%.
Yeah, other than the parts I fucked up very bad, that went quite well.
Yeah. I would say yeah.
Not fun to learn, not fun to execute, but what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. Oh, hey now.
I was going to ask if you
were saying something.
had maybe something for the Legion arm that wasn't the string that won't work.
Probably, yeah. Well, he's
I don't know
certainly
if that would help at all.
I mean, there's a little. I could have a flamethrower.
Seems like that would be a good one to try.
Parried your face.
Oh, I'm on fire! Oh, that sucks!
I didn't do a good job of that one. Uh-oh.
He's real good at getting the distance that he would like to have.
Well, he's got those big, long legs.
Big frog legs?
Delicious, big, long frog legs. Well, this is less health item than I'd like to have at this point in the fight. Now, John, you might think this fight's almost over because his health bar's nearly empty.
He's gonna go again?
That's because you've forgotten.
This fight is almost over.
Now, John, do you feel like you have a good attitude?
I feel like I have a great attitude.
Yeah, good. That didn't give me a charge, huh? Feels like that should have given me a fucking charge, doesn't it?
Does it refill slowly as well, or do you have to strike hits?
Couldn't tell you, man. You have to strike, I believe.
Woof.
I find it funny, the idea of Sony owning Spike Chunsoft. That is funny. Why is that funny, Rodrigo? Is it funny haha, or is it funny like 99% of the things I say, think, and do? Is it where you find it kind of funny, find it kind of sad that the dreams in which Sony owns Spike Chunsoft are the best you've ever had?
Should we play Gears of War?
Oh my god, John, something just put me in the mood for a Gears of War for some reason. No one can say why.
Who can say?
Okay, when he does the stompy, he follows it up with
You think Cliffy B could say?
The companion character from Saints Row?
Is there a companion character named Cliffy B?
I believe you can summon Cliffy B to as a homie.
Wow. The industry really does like to jerk itself off.
Sometimes.
You know who he always reminded me of?
Who, man?
Dane.
Oh, sure. But he works for a different company.
He does. And they're on strike. Or they were on strike.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're striking against Microsoft.
Oh. Cool. Well, I did not get a stagger on that one.
Woof. He just wouldn't settle the fuck down.
No, the Beavis was strong with that one.
God damn it!
Yeah, no, he's got powerful Beavis power.
Like, your windows are so fucking tiny. There, Jesus, God. Shank him!
Doesn't actually do that much damage either.
No, the burning does way better. DOT!
Come meet the Warner brothers and the Warner sister. Burning.
Burning!
Just for fun, they run around. Well, I'm the call of the one-winged dove.
Ooh, you did 665 to him. That's almost 666.
That's almost 6066. The sign of the beep. I didn't do that right. Didn't do that right either.
I feel like this song is going for a duel of the fates. And they're just like going crazy with the choir. Ooh. Drink your juice.
I fucked that up.
Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
I will start pouring chicken soup into the ocean until it reaches you. Gold will be our grave.
Sorry you're feeling bad, puppy.
Is Puppy not feeling well? That's a shame. Shout out to Puppy. Vin almost was brave enough to say what you said, John, but wasn't. And that's why you're my co-pilot on the stream,
That's why
and I privately refer to Vin as a coward. Do you want to know which of your Vins were cowards?
God damn it.
I made that joke to my wife last night. She did not get it.
Yeah. She's talking to Holtzman when he's doing it. That line. Pretty sure is that the guy's name from Angel? Who's also
I think just Holtz, right?
Oh, Holtz. Okay. He's the vampire, the Van Helsing ripoff.
Yeah.
And he's also the Burned Man in fucking
I did a bad job on that one.
New Vegas.
Oh yeah, Joshua
Sure.
Graham.
Joshua Graham, thank you. Couldn't pull his name. I think
Where are
Bethesda's used that dude several times. I think I've heard him in Fallout 4 as well. He's got a good voice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lamppost.
Well, Lamppost, say.
The character's full name, I presume.
Oh yeah, Daniel Holtz. Daniel Holtz. And then Angel's son grows up to work in an advertising company. And his
Is that what
hairline
happens?
recedes.
I don't remember that plot line.
I'm making a joke about the fact that Vincent Kartheiser went on to be one of the stars of Mad Men.
Ah.
As Pete.
Was he Angel's son? Did Angel have a son?
Yeah.
I'd forgotten all about that.
The Holtz character is hugely influential on that whole part. He steals his son and then raises him to hate vampires.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've literally not seen that show in 20 years.
Sounds like someone's not one of my darling Violettas. That's the band that did the theme song.
You got, yeah, I know. I had an MP3 of that on my fucking computer when I got one.
This is my fucking computer.
No, that was a different computer. Oh, if only the stagger carried into the next phase.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be nice?
That's right, Darla became human and then it's a vampire again. Thank you, Michael. We all watched that show.
We
Yay!
all watched Angel. That's what we all say. We all say doe. I've decided not to engage with the game.
Just gonna wham on him?
I'm just going to play the game where I want to play.
Which is wham on him? Oh, he turned butt to you. He's doing a big butt.
No! Oh no! Oh no!
The Kamehameha! He's Kamehameha fart! Oh my god!
He did, John. He did
bad.
exactly do. Well, because I got to the middle of his health bar, so he got himself another phase transition.
Horse shit.
Alright, well that didn't take as long as it could have.
Fucking guy. Please tell me there's not a third.
I'm trying to think if there's any in this game that do a third. I don't think there's anything in this game that does a third.
No Sister Frida's out there. Huh.
I've done something good.
My machine is complete! The World Obliterator! At last it's powered up!
The stage is set.
Welcome to the new stage of history. A soul still burns.
I have soul burn. Every night.
Well, I've got
Happens
soul,
when I
but
eat
I don't
pizza.
have a soul burn.
Oh my god, you eliminated him.
I want to go back to the
Do. Twisted angels, ergo.
before the greed overtook me.
Get in the Ava, Shinji. Shinji, get over it. Shinji, get over here. Get in the Ava. Get in the Ava, Shinji. Yes. Some people want to talk to me. Ooh, but first, I gotta go get a record. Josiah says in the chat, "Welcome to Carnival." And I liked it. I feel like I was mean to Josiah earlier, so I'm trying to make it up to people.
You're mean to Vin.
Ooh, that stick.
She turned into a note. And a record.
Thank you for your kindness. I'm a sinner who murdered innocent people in the past. I couldn't suppress the monster in me. Only the Archbishop saved me. Of course, he was a human who makes mistakes. Even the saints succumb to wealth and power. But at least I can live as myself, and that's a huge blessing. So yes, I believe that he was a saint. Now you open the second path. Thank you for letting me live as a human, not a monster. Farewell, Cheshire.
Big robot. You guys remember Big O?
We all remember Big O. Dorothy.
It's a good show.
Okay, so the important thing is, now that we have that gesture, we can go do a secret.
Go pray at something.
Yeah.
Go pray at it.
We can go import the CD Final Fantasy Pray, like I did when I was, I think, 13 or 14.
And then I can leave it on all night the day I sleep at your house.
Because it's so pretty. It's very pretty. If people don't know, Final Fantasy Pray was a record of vocal covers of Final Fantasy music. So they wrote like lyrics to Final Fantasy songs and had a lady with a pretty voice sing them.
This was before Video Games Live or any of that horse shit where normal people were asked to play video game music.
Yes. I can only assume Big O is would have been on Max at some point, or Crunchyroll.
I don't think I've seen it on... It might be on Crunchyroll, yeah. Hopefully Crunchyroll. I don't think I've seen it on any of the others. Oh, I'm praying so hard.
I might not pray. Maybe I didn't do it right. Am I supposed to pray?
You pray at the statue? You're kind of off-centered.
I was kind of off-centered, yeah. It's because of my bad stick. Help me, statue. There we go. It might not actually unlock anything. I think it just gives you a humanity point.
I assume that affects your ending?
It does, yes, to some extent. Also, if you get enough humanity points, you get a special weapon. Okay, and then we go back. Now we got to go back to the hotel. And you can watch...
Well, Josiah, they also fucking got rid of Infinity Train, so Max sucks shit for that.
Also, Made to Love, which is a great show. That is... Like, if you liked Kristen Milioti on Penguin, you can't watch her previous show.
That's bullshit.
John, it is bullshit. Isn't that a cool floor? It's all gooey.
Yeah, we reinvented cable, but it's worse. Because we're paying all these individual subscriptions for a couple of them are figured out, oh, let's bundle them together. But, like, they don't have all the things you want to watch. None of them do.
John, I can't talk about bundling. There's several court cases around bundling, and it's one of those things where I've written about it, so I have like a little like
skid in the game.
No, it's like a soluble bolus of information, just like festering in my head.
I guess I haven't read what you've written about the.
You don't have to. Like I don't think it's not interesting. I'm just saying it's in there, and like. There's a whole court case thing. It had to do with their attempts at sports streaming. We can't, dude. I can't. I'm dying.
Okay.
I've died.
Okay. You died, but you're a puppet, so it's fine. You're born again.
First, let me show you a little something I've been working on. I call it the Ergo Wavelength Decoder. The name like... If my suspicions are correct, something in the puppet's very ergo is causing their aggression. I refuse to believe the King of Puppets is truly behind this puppet rampage.
The King of Puppets?
It's too simple, but also a bit too much even for him. No. I do so desperately want to find the cause, as I'm sure you do too, my friend.
So, Bill, it's neither of those things. Neither am I legally stopped from talking about it, or I care about it. I just know a lot about it, but it's all buried under a couple of layers of memory, so digging into it would be unpleasant. It's like I'm Data, but I've got a bunch of dust on my positrons. You know, on my positrons. My positrons is dusty.
There's a whole matrix. There's a whole matrix for those.
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right.
You know that stalker, the Hound? Is it true you brought him here? Wow, I haven't seen him in person, and I don't know how I'd react. How do you thank
Torrent.
He's a good
I'm
horse
so
goat.
glad that someone so kind has reached safety. You're not the only one who's cured. My looks give it away, don't they? Suffice it to say, I'm from the country of the morning, beyond the ocean. But I wouldn't be much of a tour guide. My family was a house of weapons specialists. It's quite a that's their reputation, not mine. And they deserted me when I was little. I suppose my only connection to them would be weapons.
So yeah, they're talking about her. Will, does Jesus and the Catholic Church exist in this world? I don't believe so, no. Thank you for asking.
Puppy asks you if you have thoughts on the new Hell House movie. What's that?
No, John, you got to filter out questions Puppy asks just to annoy me.
Why does that annoy you? I don't understand what it is.
It's one of those things Puppy brings up from time to time that Puppy knows I don't have any interest in.
Oh. Okay.
Into a monster. I'm worried about the Malum district, just below the
Level up.
Level up.
I do need to put on my record. I got a new record. I got to put it on the shelf. I put the old record on the shelf.
More life. We need more life.
More life.
Give record to machine. We haven't gotten very many records.
It's true. Hell House also a pretty good boss in Rebirth.
Yes, thanks for keeping me company. I see.
It is a good boss. It eats you at one point. It's great.
You can lie. Your
Spoilers.
lies are a rare ability. You're able to choose your own path. Unbound. People on the outside are still afraid of puppets.
She has the petrification disease, by the way. That's why her face looks that way. That's what the petrification disease does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an old friend.
Like dragon scale.
Welcome here at the hotel. If you have any questions,
You want to know how lying works?
Oh, it's you. This hotel is indeed a refuge from the dangers of the outside world. I am the Hound, a descendant of the city's most aristocratic families. Repaying debts is anyone with a worthy spirit is especially welcome. However, you must prove your worthiness. It's up to you if you want to make the exchange. Take your time to admire it. I've certainly done like...
How many saws have there been now?
10. Because
My
the
God.
most recent one was Socks. Okay, so Twisted Angels Ergo, Trident of the Covenant, not a good motivity weapon. What's the... Has a chance of none being consumed when using pulse cells. That seems good.
Yeah. It's free meal, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Monster
Does that
Hunter.
count include Spiral and Jigsaw? I believe it does. Saw 3D is 6, and then after that, Ooh, it's the Nameless One's amulet. Updated my journal.
I've been watching those Fast and Furious movies. I don't know if you've heard of those.
Are those the prequel series to Hobbs and Shaw?
I got to the one where Dwayne Johnson explodes the cast off his arm. And that is exactly as stupid as I want these to be.
That
So
sounds
I was
pretty
pretty
stupid, man.
I was pretty happy about it because he was like, "It's time for Daddy to go to work." And he's like talking to his daughter or whatever. It's time for Daddy to go to work, and he just flexes, and the cast explodes off his arm, and it's the dumbest goddamn thing in the world.
I mean, it's wild to me that he was actually talking to someone who was appropriate to have referred to His daddy.
You meant like not like a sex thing? So you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. It wasn't an erotic daddy.
I think if The Rock is mostly sexless. He's just a very large man that beat people up and shoot miniguns. Oh, why did that happen?
Because the record finished.
Oh, I see.
I actually like this song.
Well, Puppy just said piss jugs, so
Yeah, Puppy likes to say that.
Yep,
There's nothing we can do about it, so...
you're right.
You know,
You want me to ban him?
I forgot you have mod powers.
Do I? I don't know.
Probably.
Wouldn't even know how. The Rock piss jugs. Oh, that's why. It actually is... No, you're right. It is on topic. I'm sorry, man. It's... talking about...
It had to happen. One of these days, dude, it had to fucking happen. Like, I don't want you to feel bad about this even a little bit. Puppy has brought up piss jugs.
No, I know.
Literally,
Yeah.
dude, literally 100 times when it was not relevant to the conversation. You cannot be blamed for for having been trained to assume that Puppy talking about piss jugs is the most off-topic, irritating bullshit in the universe, just for it to be incredibly relevant one fucking time.
Yes.
You cannot be blamed.
Almost got through a Dwayne Johnson reference without a piss sidetrack.
Puppy planned this all. Puppy planned this all.
I fell for it. Jesus
Hold on. Bill
Christ.
says, Will, I had a really special sandwich the other day. Bill, please tell me about your really special sandwich.
Please tell me you didn't pee in it.
John, please don't sully the sandwich. Oh, it was a shrimp po' boy.
Is Puppy a Bene Gesserit witch? I haven't seen that show. Is it any good? Anybody know?
I haven't watched it. I used to, before the movies came out, fuck, that was all stick drift.
Woof. You live down here now.
This is actually where I was trying to go, so I'm not mad about it. But that was stick drift. I did the first reviews of Prophecy are out. I think the first episode came out. I gotta give it a little.
Give it a little attention. Why is Timothy Chalamet just running in circles? Mamma mia!
He was getting his Bob Dylan impression ready. People like his Bob Dylan movie. I have only been watching old TV shows and then also Shadows.
Man, the Colin punches were extremely good.
They were extremely good. That is true. I didn't love that episode, but that part is extremely good.
It's just so unexpected.
Yeah, it's really quite brutal. I've been checked into TV since Detroiters dropped it. Did Detroiters finally come out on Netflix?
It is on Netflix.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
It's extremely good. I watched it a while ago on. We had the Paramount thing, so.
Yeah. Detroiters is great.
What's that guy's name? We argue about it. Connor O'Malley or something like that. The redheaded guy he partners with occasionally for I Think You Should Leave. His episode of Detroiters is excellent.
It's extremely good, yeah. It's a good show. It's been a minute since I watched it, but I remember it's a good show. John, I'm sleepy. John, I'm sleepy, but we still have to keep. I have to keep streaming. John,
I mean, you're the boss.
No.
We could play together,
If only we could play together, Murphy. Murphy, he wants RoboCop? Do you have a little toy soldier? Is that what that's for?
Only we could play.
Do I have to dress up like some... Do I have to...
Get some clothing. Someone's memory?
Maybe...
Or no, that's for the mother, maybe?
Only we could play.
There's some way to do this, and I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
What's the character's name? I can look it up.
Great question.
If only we could
Toma.
I miss you.
Toma! Let's see. What do you want from us?
What do you want from me, Toma?
If only Murphy.
Oh my god.
Murphy, I miss you. It is random sum. The dick shooting bit from the...
Faded whistle from the bench and then teleport back to the... Okay, so we're back to the window.
What bench?
Do you have a faded whistle in your possession? Okay.
No, I don't.
You need to know where it is. It's in the arena where you fought the scrapped watchman.
Okay.
Grab the faded whistle from the bench.
People are talking about Wicked now.
Is that a musical?
Yeah. It's a popular one, actually. I mean, you might not know this, John. A lot happened before Dorothy dropped in. Rodrigo says, I don't remember when they divide the acts. That can't be true, Rodrigo. They divide it on Defying Gravity. Do I need to go get... Can I switch my own lead? No, I have to... You have to swap out Legion Arms it. I gotta go get my gun one that I just made so that I can shoot that thing.
Shoot that thing!
Bill, I also had that question. Man, I do not like Wicked the book. It prejudiced me against Wicked the musical for a long time. I don't really like Wicked the musical that much. I think Defying Gravity is a good song. But beyond that, I don't really like most of the songs in it.
Cannon! Shoot the Mega Man arm!
Oh shit, this is the one that... This is the... They grab the... Is this... Fires armor-piercing shells from a distance. Isn't there one that's just like a gun? I think this one should work for those purposes, I think. Bill says... Bill has the weird affection of it being the first CD that Bill owned as a child. I'm trying to think what the first CD I owned was. It might actually have been Final Fantasy Prey. Before that, I was just stealing stuff from my mom and dad's collection. There we go. Letter with the refuge's address. It's on Elysian Boulevard, 221B. Love, Adelina. A key is enclosed.
Get that faded whistle.
I'm getting the whistle. Wealthy Artwork says, my only experience with Wicked is the Defying Gravity AMV of the 90s X-Men. I dig it.
Oh, X-Men.
That's
97.
that's roughly where I'm at, Vin, yeah. These dogs are less bad than the ones in Neo 2. The ones in Neo 2 are ninja dogs, and they will hit you with their,
You're also fighting puppets with a fire weapon.
John, you're absolutely right. It is a failure of everything that I could be doing.
Electric puppet death.
Electric puppet to death.
Now they die in 2 hits.
Yeah. I burped. And there's nothing anyone can do about it. I'm Far away from, I hope, all of you. If I'm not, whoa.
The call is coming from inside the house.
Even worse, call's coming from inside the spouse. Like they did surgery to my wife. And put a phone in there.
Are you the Joker again? Is that where we're going with that?
Not on purpose. John, sometimes I independently have ideas that the Joker had.
That's worse.
I don't think so.
Check the bench.
Some people might say it's better or cool.
Want that faded whistle. Now go take it to the boy.
Take it to the boy. Take it
The
to
boy.
the boy. A faded police whistle. It's been worn smooth from use. The children blew the whistle for their friends. He may have been discarded as a failure, but in those moments at least, he was the children's police officer. I'm a little phantom toll booth.
I hadn't seen that in a really long time, and I watched it recently.
Yeah? Did it feel nostalgic? Did it
I guess.
invigorate your love of numbers and letters?
Sure.
And logic and reason?
It got animated.
Yes, it's an animated film, yes.
Well, not at the beginning.
And The Wizard of Oz is black and white. Until it's not.
That's right.
We're having a lot of fun here, John. And by we, I mean no one.
Me.
They should do the thing where I have unlimited stamina when there's no monsters around. Vin asks, why has no one made a huge modern musical of the Phantom Toll Booth? It's because if someone did it, it would be fucking Eli Roth. And it would suck.
No shooting. You can't shoot that man. Oh, my butt exploded.
My whole butt, not just the parts. Crat service. I guess I stopped off at a Stargazer in between these two parts, huh?
Yep. Ooh, double dog murder.
Should I watch Streetcar Named Desire still dipping my toes in musicals? Neil, is that that's a Simpsons joke, right? Are you the only question is, Neil, were you deliberately doing a Simpsons joke about the fact that they make a musical out of Streetcar in that, or did Simpsons make you think that it was a musical? Both good.
If only we could play together like we used to, Murphy.
Oh, I guess I have to toot the whistle.
Toot!
Hey, that sound. Is that you, Murphy? I know
yes?
that whistle. Thanks for coming by. I miss Zach and Sophie and Eric.
I helped.
I wish we could all play.
No, I don't.
And now I die. Well, that was nothing.
A radiant ergo fragment.
Yeah, I think that's like $200 or something.
I'm a sneak. Oh, fuck.
Shut up. You're like mean to me all the time. I'm such a good friend, and you're mean to me like all the time, and it's starting to wear. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, please stick. Don't drift. Okay.
A soul's
don't
life
fail me
for
now.
a Murphy, don't fail me now.
All right. Okay. So this is Elysian Boulevard. I'm gonna go. That refuge that I found the thing for was on Elysian Boulevard. So somewhere along here is a thing I can open now. At 221B Elysian Boulevard. And people are talking about Prometheus in chat. Prometheus, no. Who in the chat will get that joke? Who in the chat will get that joke? It's a very specific joke. Who in the chat will get that joke?
Referencing Prometheus and Bob?
I'm not. So John didn't get that joke. Who didn't get that joke? I'll
just
say
always
the joke.
thinking about Prometheus and Bob.
I know you are, man. It's become a serious problem. You and me and your wife talk about it a lot. One more time. The joke was Prometheus. No. Is it from Hades? It's not. I may have made a reference here that nobody in the chat gets. That's exciting to me.
Does that mean you won't tell us?
Doesn't seem like I should, right? Doesn't seem like you've earned it. Neil says they got it. Oh, wait, Neil, did you counter-reference and I didn't get the counter-reference? That's embarrassing for everybody.
Now everyone's got pants on their face.
Two-tone army. I don't know what that is, Neil. It is not a mystery. I will tell people. That is from an episode of... Random Sum might have it. That is from an episode of The Critic, where they play Jay Sherman's student film, which is a parody of overwrought black and white student films, and his former wife is the actress, and she comes in when after the character Prometheus has killed himself, and she goes, Prometheus, no. That's it. I enjoy The Critic. John, you want to do me a favor and look up where this refuge is? In this zone. I know you didn't get it, Neil. You were saying some other stuff. It's okay. We don't all have to get everything.
What is the number 221B?
It's letter with the refuge. So Elysian Boulevard 221B. It looks like that. So it's off of a little balcony thing. It's not going to be anything, I don't think. But, I don't know. I don't remember doing this one before, so... From the thing over there, it might have been way back at the start of the level, from what I saw.
It's right around the corner from the Stargazer checkpoint marked inside the house of Elysian Boulevard.
Oh, okay, so it's halfway through the level. Okay. Give me the directions again, please.
It's right around the corner from the Stargazer checkpoint marked inside the house on Elysian Boulevard.
Okay, that is the one we are teleporting to now. Next boss fight of this game, by the way, is great if I'm thinking of the right guy. That's a Mystery Science Theater 3000 reference.
So do you want to go downstairs, or is it out there? I don't know what they mean by right around the corner.
Okay.
Maybe out Because you ran by here, right?
I did, but I wasn't looking to solve the thing. Here it is.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Yep. You ran directly by it.
I did. I wasn't thinking about it. I didn't know this was Elysian Boulevard at the time. So.
Well, now you've got it. Yeah, by Jove, you've solved it.
The game is afoot. Clan. The Owl Doctor's hunting apparel and a quartz. Ooh, and an achievement. Ooh, yeah. This is because I got it in the other. I got all the other stuff for that achievement in my previous playthrough, but missed this one. Ooh. The hunting apparel of the Owl Doctor. It looks normal, yet there is something gruesome about it. I decided to give them repose when they were still human. This was his last vow before he lost his ego as a doctor. Lose your ego as a doctor? Now I've heard everything. Dig it. All right. Well, that was worth the digression. Got a quartz, and I'm wearing this now.
You look like a marching band boy.
I look like a little martinet. Timmy is Link. Okay. Let's go back to the hotel to plunk that quartz in. And then it's 9:58. You good to hang on till like 10:15 just so we can poke around a little bit more?
Sure.
We started a little late tonight, so. I should see how much. Oh, also I should level up the weapon I'm using.
The weapon? You going back to puppets?
I think this next part is puppets. It starts to like mix. Good night, Random Sub.
That's rude.
Yeah, it's a rude, crude, bad dude with a serious dude. All right. So, just how much money am I carrying? Not that much, actually. Like, the Radiants are only 500, so... It is a My Chemical Romance jacket. That is accurate. Random Sum, thank you for getting my critic reference, even if you were very cryptic about getting it. The cryptic critic. Ho ho! Except for Jay Sherman, who always says, it stinks. Arkham. Alright, so which of these do I want to build towards? I want to build towards more health. Okay. Can we get more Duckman references? I'm thirsty, and I have to pee. There you go. Okay, so enhanced condensed Legion arm attack. When so there's more Legion arm attack when it's okay. Enhanced charge stagger. Yeah, that's pretty good. But let's see if there's anything like must get in here. Ooh, that's just another pulse cell I can carry.
Seems smart.
Yep. All right. I didn't even look at the other options. Maybe I missed the one that was like everything becomes one-hit kills, and the game like constantly prints little messages from your dad telling you that you're like good. But all right, we didn't actually go into the next area. And you need to pee until the day you die. That's probably true. John, does that depress you, thinking about how you're going to have to pee every day till you die? Have you ever had a day without pissing?
I haven't had a night without getting up to piss. But hey, I'm 40.
That's grim, dude.
Yeah. Sometimes it's 2, but that's when I'm bad and drink a lot of water after 8 p.m.
You're such a bad boy.
I get water drunk. I drink too much water and then I'm like, oh, I'm silly. I drank all this water.
John, have I ever mentioned that I consider you a bad little boy?
I'm very silly.
We were talking about Ricky Gervais and Guppy Slack today, and he's such a bad little boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he says like violently transphobic things, he's just being a bad little boy, you know? He just wants to get yelled at.
Sure.
Society tells him you can't say that, and he's like, I'm a bad little boy. I'm going to invalidate the lived experience of, millions of people.
And then he donates to a bunch of animal stuff. It's hard. I understand I don't know. People who like animals, it's usually like a good sign that there's something there, but
That they're
undermining
bad?
it immediately.
That they're bad?
People that like animals are bad?
Not all people who like animals, but I am of the opinion that sometimes people who like animals because they don't have it within themselves to like people. Or care about them.
Or it's because
Not
they've been
always.
hurt by them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, do you think that's Ricky Gervais?
I mean, I don't know the dude's personal life, but yeah. I can see what you're talking about. You're like,
Yeah.
there is a way to read that it's controlling, right? I control my interaction with this animal.
It's the fucking Tony Soprano being sad about the ducks thing, you know?
I do not have that cultural reference point.
Well,
that's a bear trap.
It sure is. The opening thing in The Sopranos is Tony Soprano getting all weepy about a family of ducks, and throughout the whole show he's very sad about any like a good way to get Tony Soprano to snap and kill you is to be mean in some way to an animal. And at least at some point I believe it is called out that like that is a thing that is sometimes a characteristic of sociopaths.
Once, Krat was just a small
town
on the
But I know you love animals. Your wife loves animals. I'm not talking about all people who like animals.
I get it. I just have never heard of that as an earmark of an abuser or something like that.
When the city prospered, they left the old town behind.
These are cool statues.
Isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and
Okay, I don't think anybody knows what this is. I think this was supposed to be maybe for a DLC thing that never got made.
the old town caught up with the new.
Huh.
It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
Bill, you're thinking of psychopaths. Psychopaths start out hurting animals, I believe.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing. Like and also these both sociopath and
You're
psychopath are
generalizing.
not useful phrases a lot of
No.
time. This is like it's the same way like it's not the same, but it's similar to the way that like I often look askance at anyone who makes hating pedophiles a huge part of their personality. Not because pedophilia isn't bad, but because it is a
They're
thing
telling
that
on themselves. Yeah.
No, it's not even that. It's not that. It's that if it's a very easy thing to get mad about. Like, it's abuse that everyone can agree is bad?
Unless you're a pedophile. Yep.
Yeah, yes.
Ooh, spine exploded.
Finn says, I think there's a strain of abusers who have righteous hair triggers for doing violence. And I think that is roughly the neighborhood of thing I'm talking about. Like,
it's an excuse to
get extremely angry.
Do homicidal lizard brain shit, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. This is a fun... I'm so glad we stayed on the stream so we can have this conversation.
Yeah. I just always think, well, that person's gone. You deleted that one.
Yeah,
I just always have
they
complicated,
presented back.
shitty feelings about Ricky Gervais for that reason.
I mean, people can do good and bad things, but like...
Yeah, they're not 100% one or the other. It's just like, what is your... I mean, it's literally a good place argument, is what all of this oddly boils down to, which is, I just think of Stephen Merchant fucking cataloging all the things and talking about your score.
But, like, also, there's, like, a lot of people who are nice to animals who don't do release
Yeah.
comedy specials where they invalidate the lived experience of trans people.
Sure. Wow!
Yeah.
That one's very funny.
That was very well done.
That guy got you from downtown.
We're in the Forbidden Woods, puppy. We're in the Forbidden Woods from Bloodborne. All right, there's the acid weapon, which is good for fighting puppets with. Drop bear gotcha. Yeah. Should have worn the pointy hat. Josiah, that's a great point. You don't. Huntsman's Copse, yes. Okay, yes, it's Huntsman's Copse. Thank you. We're not yet in the Forbidden Woods. We're still in Huntsman's Copse. Those are snake ball. Those are... Fucking surrounded by contention cops.
Oh, that's a big bear! Jesus Christ! I think that bear's gonna eat you. I think you fucked up his AI standing right there. He doesn't have a tummy anymore.
Yeah, he's a gaper.
He doesn't have anything anymore. He's just meat.
Yeah, you really do explode when you do that. Started the application of Bloodborne to get 50 PlayStation points this week and thought, what if Bloodborne? I mean, it's a good video game. First several hours are so good. Whole game's good, but first several... What the heck are PlayStation points? They're a meaningless reward thing.
Yeah, it's their star program, I think. It must be... I don't think I've seen that mission come up. Must be because you're in a different region.
All right. The South America.
The toilets go different there.
There's a lot of South Hemisphere people watching this. I don't think... Do you do anything with PS points? I don't think you do you?
They're like coins that you can trade in. Well, there's actually a huge controversy over that right now because depending on your region, they took away the ability to redeem them for gift card points. So you have to just buy Balatro with them or something. And then people get mad because they're like, I don't see Balatro. I want to buy Balatro, but it's not on my fucking thing. Why did it get red?
Because there's one of those floaty, the butterflies is in this zone.
Oh, okay. Rawr. Rawr. You gotta follow your scout flies. Oh, Monster Hunter's out in just a couple months.
Nothing about what's just happened was good. I am waiting I'm hoping Costco... So Costco sells $100 of PlayStation gift cards for $90. I am hoping they are going to drop those for Black Friday to like 80 or something like that. Because I want to gift Olivia's niece, godniece, something, whatever you want, Fee, the kid we used to get to hang out with. You've met Fee.
Yeah, they're cool.
They got a PlayStation 4, and we want to gift them a year of the PlayStation Plus. The good one. Or not the great one, but the good one. Because it's, Fee has not played most of those games that are on that service, which means it's a huge value of games.
Oh, yeah. I get a lot of mileage out of that.
Yeah. For their birthday, but I'm waiting for Black Friday because Buddy ain't made of money. And also, PlayStation Plus goes on sale on Black Friday, too.
Yep.
I'm hurt.
You have many aggros.
Yeah, just trying to get a glowing piece of that radical rock.
That should have been a bad
Put him on put him on the leaderboard, Mo.
Bullshit. That one is beefier.
Sometimes beefy is better.
Beefies. Oh, I got a case of the beefies.
Oh, I'm so sorry, John. I hope that we can get you the medicine you need to revert.
Why would I want to revert?
Because when you've had the beefies for more than 48 hours, they become permanent. And
that's cool.
See, that's exactly what a beefy would say. We got a real prime emergency. We've got a real prime grade A beef boy in the chat.
Beef boy.
I remember going through this area a lot of times, which suggests something deeply irritating is on the way. There's also some secret over here that is hard to parse out. I think you have to do it later. Wanted, the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. That'll never be a problem. You got any preference for voices that aren't King Kai, John?
Nope.
A wanted Black Rabbit Brotherhood, a criminal group of 4 stalkers charged with theft, assault, tampering with bodies, and other serious crimes. Their base is the Malum district, so be extremely careful when entering it.
That was a very One Piece wanted poster, Rodrigo. Thank you for saying it so John didn't have to. Did you feel it was very One Piece-y, John?
The design on the poster, yeah, it looked a little bit. Boy, you're just so wrong in your timings there, buddy.
Well, when they get into that combo like that, they just go.
They just go.
All right.
Did you watch the Tom Walker video that was the ways people watch?
Yeah, man. I'm not through. I haven't finished it, but yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
The one that killed me was the fucking the flight sim one.
Yeah.
That made me pretty happy. Laughed pretty hard at that one. Didn't know how to tell my wife why I thought that was so funny. There's even treasure to be found in a collapsing shack. Find out what happened to the greedy couple. I will, video game. Thank you. Alright. Somewhere around here is going to give us a shortcut, and we're going to call it a night from there, I think. Yeah, this is the shortcut.
The shortcut. The wet boot boys are about.
Oh my god, those boys' boots are so wet. Because they've been walking in your blood.
Did you... I know you didn't finish it on stream. Did you ever end up finishing Vampire? Or...
Reminder, I had played through Vampire before.
So you have played it 100%, okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure on that.
I did not
didn't
go...
have the Steam for the whole playthrough of that.
It was just... I don't know, man. It was just getting... The combat in that game is kind of a bummer some of the time. And, like...
The chomp or no chomp, yeah.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was conceptually fun. I think there's like a mini-boss up ahead. I want to take one stab... Oh, fuck. I probably should have opened the thing.
Seems like this man might delete you.
Nope, we're just gonna run away. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything... Uh-oh.
Might have to call the elevator? Can he fit through there?
Doesn't look like
Seems
it.
like...
Doesn't look like he can. Yeah, that was the orphan of Cosmos. Some say Telos. fuck? That's a stupid joke.
Is that a Xenosaga joke?
It was a mixture of a Xenosaga and a Bloodborne joke, yeah. It was taking the some say Kosum from Bloodborne, and mixing it with Telos, the evil.
I don't remember the Telos person, I just remember Cosmos.
Telos is Cosmos' evil twin.
I only played some of that first one.
Everything changed after the doctor spread the blue medicine. I buried my brother. I don't even know it was my brother. Who is the doctor? Whose blue hair is it in his cane? Yeah, sometimes he looks a little Finn Wolfhardy, which is mean to say, but... Alright, see, now I've done this, so now I can... Y'all want to see me try to take one run at this mini boss sincerely?
Sincerely.
Let's see if I can ace this thing. After I have to like re-clear this whole arena of dudes, because I stopped at a Stargazer. Oh, I wanted to be up above. I wanted to be where the poop holes are. What?
Poop hole.
I want to be where the poo holes are. That's some kind of sportsman. If my recollection's correct. Telos is also a planet in KOTOR, it's true. I assume anything that I got from Xenosaga originally came from the Gnostic Gospels in some way or another. You need the Slum Shack key.
Get the sharp pipe. Damn. Damn.
Oh, that's not right. Will, no, stop gesturing. Stop gesturing. No. John, I hit up on the D-pad. I hit up on the D-pad because that's how you heal in Nioh 2.
Fucking hell, man. Stop fucking playing Nioh 2.
No, it's fun. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
You can't cancel out of these once you're in them.
You sure can't, buddy.